Melly! Help me. No one else must get in.
Lag there.
This will get you nowhere!
You don't want to understand, Beatrice.
Mommy!
My child.
Hugo! Amicia! Mother! Did Vitalis do this? He sacrificed them. He's past the threshold! Go get out of here!
Oh, for pity's sake.
Hugo, are you ready?
Yes, the rats are here.
Then let's go. Stay close to me. We're coming too.
I'm glad that the twins ended up being good.
Let her go,
For
Vitalis!
the
This is your
siblings.
last
Yeah, we
chance!
never got double crossed.
Hugo, your power! You have to be careful!
I'm fine, don't worry.
Yes, he's a very gifted student. Too bad he's forgotten who taught him everything he knows.
Shut up, you old fool! We're
I
here to
just
kill
didn't
you, not
hear.
listen to your speeches!
And yet look at you, walking towards me like lost sheep to their shepherd.
That's enough, Vitalis! You're alone! Give us back our mother, or...
Oh, what exactly? I still have things to teach the carrier and his friends. You're so touching. Thank you. Thank you for your candor. Do you hear them? The angel. The angel of the new world.
Ah, yep, his naked rats.
Hey, I saw it! Come on!
I don't care about the fire.
Lucas, Melly, stay there! No! I can help you! I can! It's our blood, Melly. Alright. Destroy him.
Extinguish the light.
Regroup! Advance!
What the... He's getting them to regroup! They're not stopping! Light is stopping them!
Yeah, I can do it.
Really? Come on, Hugo! It's our only chance!
Drowned by blood!
My brother's blood!
Oh,
Don't
concentrate
believe it.
them on clusters.
Unbelievable! Yes! Well done, Hugo! We'll show him!
Beatrice, witness the end of what remains of your
Another
lineage.
pile.
Leave them alone! They're children!
Oh,
more piles. Ah!
Relics of the old world.
Stop it!
Rat battles. Rat battles.
Amicia!
Yes! Keep it up! The blood! Blood! Surrender, Vitalis! Stop this!
No! No!
The chorus.
Hugo! Amicia, he must not abuse his power! We're going to get you out of there!
Okay.
We'll take care of it!
Ah.
Hugo, you feel it too, don't you? But it scares you. The true power! The gift of self! I am unity! I am the blood that connects all people!
Get back! Stay with Hugo!
Die!
Almost expected him to
Become
be a
one with him!
rat golem or something,
All
but
the angels will descend on the old.
Oh, you ran into the white rats.
Yep, I screwed up. Okay. Hope that doesn't make me redo the whole thing. This is awkward.
Die! Become one again!
Oh!
Oh, I get it.
I am the weapon of the much.
That,
The sword of light.
yeah, when it's small.
I know you're
Oh no, send
hungry.
more rats after it.
Soon you shall eat. Oh, my angels! Come back!
Angels.
No, it's impossible! You'll pay for this! Come to me! Come feed! With this blood, incertitude, and peace! Renewal! Rise! Bring to the earth as you are reborn!
Oh, extinguish that.
Come to me. We shall be as one. Soon they will join us. Not my wrath!
Protection, Amicia!
Dare you!
I can hear it screaming in
This is your last affront! I sacrificed
Too bad you
my
couldn't
flesh
use Somnum on him, but
to
that
become
probably wouldn't work.
Or like the
crucible
explosives.
Where everything unites! You cannot kill that which has been sublimated! No matter where you go,
Watch out, white rats!
Ah,
You ran right into them.
they weren't there earlier.
Yeah, but that was the pillar that fell behind you.
I missed that. This whole thing again? Alright.
die! Become one again! All of angels will descend on the old.
And that's not a good spot for his first
Yeah.
thing to fall. You have to be all the way at the
well,
side.
yeah. I didn't realize that we started on the third phase. I thought we started at the beginning. I think. It's hard to tell.
Watch out. Watch out.
Become one
No,
again!
no, 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 no. You have to be on the edge. Okay.
It was.
Okay, that's good.
Rise up and strike with me! Patience.
Okay.
Hugo, now's the time!
Oh no! No! Don't leave me! I need you! No! No, it's impossible! You'll pay for this! Come to me! Come feed
Oh,
Maybe it
the
didn't.
rats reset after
This
each
blood,
hit.
incertitude, and peace! Renewal!
Oh, this is when they're going underground.
Rise! Bring to the earth as you are reborn!
Fire.
Take back!
There's shaking beneath my feet!
Come! We shall be as one! Soon they will join us!
Okay, so it did reset the whole encounter. That's
Amicia!
probably fine.
How dare you!
I can hear it screaming in
This is your last affront! I sacrificed my flesh to become the crucible where everything unites! You cannot kill that which has been sublimated! No matter where you go, they will fight! My servants shall rise towards the firmament!
Oh, you're running out of space.
Bring to the earth as you are reborn! I am the weapon of the weapon!
Oh no.
Damn it. That is freaking.
So that's probably the final wave. You're running out of space.
Yeah.
To move.
Die! Become one again!
That was kind of convenient.
Rise and strike with red! My angel, I know you're hungry.
Come on, just a bit more.
Soon you shall eat! No! My
He has no more
No!
weapons.
No, it's impossible!
The monkey doesn't
You pay
like
for
it.
this! Come to me! Come feed!
Watch out.
Taste blood!
Watch out.
Incertitude! And
Just stand there, Amicia.
finding you!
His aim kind of sucks. Okay, so then he's gonna do that. Yeah, this is a cool boss fight. I'll give him credit.
Small battlefield, though.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain.
Take back!
It's shaking me,
It's no longer patience. Where are you?
Hugo, now's the time!
Oh, Lord!
The rat tornadoes are just funny.
Kind of dumb, yeah.
How dare you!
I can hear it screaming in
This
the
is your last affront! I sacrificed my flesh
Okay, so there's
to
this
become
again.
the crucible where everything unites! You cannot kill that which has been sublimated! No matter where you
Underneath your
go,
feet, too.
they will fight! My servants shall rise toward the firmament!
And extinguish that. Attack down there.
This is not your realm! Horde of angels will descend on the old gods. We shall be as one. Soon they will join us.
I can't reach him. Keep his rats away from the middle.
Oh, you have to keep the rats away from the middle. They blocked his attempt. I was wondering about that. He always has a pile of rats himself.
Okay.
Rise! Break through the earth as you are reborn! My servants shall rise toward the firmament!
Nope. Dropped a little faster than I was. Oh no, we
You
gotta
have
do
to
that.
repeat it all over again.
Yeah, checkpoints would be nice.
Die! Become one again!
Yeah, because you see, he sends the monkey
I
center,
am the weapon
fight.
of the monkey.
and
The sword of
oh no, that already doomed
my
you.
angels. I know you're
Now,
hungry.
Hugo, don't miss!
Or
See, they meet and then they glow.
That's
yep,
it!
yep.
All right, I'll get them to the side!
Rise up and strike with red. Horde of angels will descend on the old. Patience. There are you.
Your turn, Hugo! Hit him!
Oh,
Okay.
See, yeah, because his
Yeah.
piles form.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely clear on what was spawning the rat
no, it's
tornadoes
impossible.
initially.
You pay for this. Come to me.
Okay.
Come feed. Who faced blood, incertitude, and peace.
So it might actually be good to work from both sides.
Well, sort of. So I start from this side.
Take back.
So this is wave
No
2.
longer yours.
So
Yeah.
this is kind of a learning moment.
This is not
shaking
your
me.
realm. Return.
But he's gonna start a vertical wall.
Return
Not yet.
Or not yet.
to your
Okay.
Next one.
No! Don't leave
He's
me!
right.
I
To protect him!
How
The monkey.
dare you!
I can hear it screaming in
This
his
is
blood.
your last affront!
Okay.
I
So he does
sacrificed my
tower.
flesh
I mean, if I do it
become
really
the
sneakily, I can do it all on one side, but it's gonna be tough.
everything unites. You cannot kill that which has been sublimated.
And then he's gonna do underground.
Yep.
Rise as you are reborn. I am the weapon of light. The sword of light. No matter where you
You
go,
want to run to the other side. Go to the other side.
And strike.
Oh no! You backtracked. But I suppose you would have gotten caught if it had fallen at behind you.
Yeah.
Because there's a delay when it falls. Ah!
Become one with them. My servants shall rise to
A lot of intricacies to this. And you know what you need to do, it's just...
It's just that last one falls faster than any of the other ones, I believe.
And you don't want it to fall in the middle. Which is tough. Unless you, as I said, work from both sides that round.
No, it's impossible. You pay for this. Come to me. Come feed. The faith, blood, incertitude, and peace.
See, that one fell pretty slow.
This is not your realm. Rise, break through the earth, my angel. I know you're hungry.
Hugo, hit him!
Soon you shall eat.
It's a little disappointed that all this guy ever aspired to be was a rat tornado.
This is your last
Well,
affront.
he keeps
I
saying he wants his
sacrifice
rats to
my flesh.
feed and cleanse the earth. So maybe he just wants the power to,
Everything
well, annihilate his
you
enemies.
You cannot kill that which has been sublimated. No matter where you go, they will fight. I am the weapon of life.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, watch out! No!
God damn it. So,
How?
no. So what happened was, apparently sometimes when you try and run forward, she like kind of does a drunken, like, she doesn't sprint. She did like
I just thought you'd gotten beyond its range. You didn't get killed with it falling, but... Oh, and now you're...
All the angels will descend on the earth.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, I thought one had already fallen. I'm losing focus a little bit because
It's so repetitive. I know.
yeah.
Just remember to start from the side. Oh, no. You
Become one with
I'll be
them.
fine.
have to dodge the right, not the left.
No, I'm fine.
Rise
Barely.
and strike with rage. Patience.
You're just in a tiny island of rats.
Yeah, I'm being hasty because I want to grab these.
No, it's impossible. You pay for this. Come to me. Come feed. The faith, blood, incertitude, and get away from them.
Oh, oh yeah. You have an avenue of
Yep.
escape.
Ran a little bit faster.
We shall be as one.
No.
Soon they will join.
Don't stand in the way of the two tornadoes.
That's a good
Three
point.
tornadoes.
Yeah, that might have hit me.
Dare you?
I can hear it screaming in the
This
Okay,
is your
let's try again.
last
Do it again.
I sacrificed my flesh.
But yeah, I am getting
The
very tired.
crucible where everything
Final boss
you
fight.
burn.
Sure of it.
You
Unless it's a
cannot
phase two.
kill that which has been sublimated.
It was a cool final boss fight, comparatively for stealth action game.
That you are reborn.
This might have been an opportunity for you to run to the opposite side, but...
The sword of light.
Yeah, go all the way to the other side and make sure that he prepares his next. Oh, right. Good. Let's get that out of the way. And now, yes.
Soon you shall eat.
Go.
There we go.
He has no more right to protect him! Hugo! Calm down. It's over.
What were they implying with that look?
That he had succeeded.
In indoctrinating him, or just bringing about...
Yeah, by making him cross the threshold.
Did he cross?
Oh.
I mean, I noticed that there weren't any veins coursing along his cheeks anymore, but...
Yeah, so it implies that Hugo, is the true rat king, and like...
Hugo's the rat king. Always was. But the guy seemed to be smirking for a moment, or was it just pain? I don't know.
Well, no, he was smirking because he succeeded in corrupting Hugo and into potentially, turning Hugo against the world. Because Hugo was just emotionlessly staring at him. Threshold being to kill someone, though. He killed plenty of people, but I think it was there can only be one situation, question mark?
Well, the other thing, too, is who's going to be blamed for all of this? Hugo or this insane Inquisitor?
Probably the insane Inquisitor.
Will they be able to convince the populace of that?
I mean, if didn't they execute the Archbishop? No, they didn't do anything to the Archbishop. I thought they had, killed him or something.
Maybe the Archbishop.
But he got excommunicated. The guy was clearly insane.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very short set of credits for this game. I'm kind of impressed, actually.
There we go.
That was a small team.
Being for each other. Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Have you got everything?
Yes, that's all Lucas asked for.
Is Mummy going to get better with this?
She will be all right, Hugo. Mummy is tough, isn't she? Just like you.
That's right. I can't wait for us to find a new castle.
Well, you've got the taste of a king now. We'll see what we can do. We have to leave the region first.
So, were you able to go home?
Yes. The nest is still there, but it's empty.
I can't believe the rats are gone for good.
Let's hope they are.
Oh, Amicia, look!
You want to try your hand at shooting?
Not me. My sister's really good. Right, Amicia?
They look like rats.
All right, let's have a go.
Good, good. The rule is simple. You have 6 stones, 6 possible shots. Try and shoot as many targets as possible. Are you ready?
Ready.
Oh, it's like the very
Go on,
beginning of the
Amicia.
game.
Yes!
There's one on the left, as well as there.
Whoa!
And there's one on the far right, down below, by the chicken. Yeah, the chicken.
Oh yeah,
coop.
I see it.
Hey, you know how to do it. You won an apple. And all due respect.
Yes, Amicia, well done.
The apple's for you, Hugo. You're my biggest supporter.
Oh, thanks. I was hungry.
As always.
Hey, today we're celebrating the 3rd day without rats. There's a little fair down the street. Go take a look.
A fair? A real fair? I've never seen a fair before.
Hugo, Lucas is waiting for us. We should be getting back.
But it's a fair. Come on.
Hugo! Alright, but we can't stay long.
Ooh,
Hey, look! Oh, that's the young boy.
Oh no.
No, boy, you just can't come in.
But why?
Because you can't. That's why.
they
Hey,
know
is there
who he
a problem?
Look, the problem is a kid and his sister are wanted around here. By important people. And we just don't want any trouble here, you understand?
I can see very well. Hugo, we have to go.
But
Yes.
the fair.
Come on.
Tell them we'll have our own fair.
Hey,
Hey,
Templeton
Hugo.
could sing at it.
What?
The first one to arrive at the cart wins 20 apples.
20 apples?
But you'll never beat me. Right, Slug?
What? You'll see.
Oh yeah? Then on 3. 1, 2.
3.
Hey!
Get back here, kid. I want those apples.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you already
Can't beat me.
held up. What I meant by Templeton was Templeton from Charlotte's Web.
All right.
The rat.
You won.
Yes. 20 apples.
We made it, Lucas. Do you have everything? The St. John's wort, the hawthorn, all of it. Let's go. Good.
Amicia,
Yes?
why are they looking at me like that? Melly looked at me the same way. Then she left. Because she doesn't like me anymore.
Hugo, she had other things to do.
That's not true. But it doesn't matter.
Is she
I wish
going
you could
to sleep
disable it.
much longer? She has to get her strength back. With the herbs you bought, she'll soon be back on her feet. All right. Hey, Hugo,
What?
do you think I'm pretty?
You're ugly. Really ugly.
Ugly? Me?
You look like a big fat fly.
A fly? Your own sister? Oh, such a slur requires punishment.
Lucas!
Hey!
Help! The fly's attacking me. Hey.
To eat you, you little bitch.
At the sea.
Yeah, looks like they're taking a boat.
Well, what do you think?
I thought it was a really good interactive movie.
Yeah, I feel
No,
like
there
a
are
number of
definitely
games
game-
are doing that. But at the same time, there was a substantial amount of gameplay and strategy
You're
involved
right.
and puzzles.
I think for me, though, the interactive movie was kind of actually the more interesting part for me, just because I was actually, like, interested in the story. Music's a bit loud. I was really interested in the story. I was really interested in the characters, and like even the gameplay parts felt movie-esque for the most part. I mean, the last boss was a little goofy, but like it was a solid story and experience. And yeah, I mean they got me in the gut there with Smacksmith.
Oh yeah.
He
And
was
even though you didn't get to know the father figure that much, that initial bonding, like mini quest at the very beginning.
Bonding with him. This game follows a lot of the same tropes, I felt, as Horizon Zero Dawn, surprisingly enough. And, like, I think they did a better job with the dad in this one. The dad in Horizon Zero Dawn was just kind of a... maybe I just didn't play enough of the side quests or whatever, but it felt like you left him behind too fast. The return to the estate and then seeing the dad's body on the ground like that was such a powerful shot. The cinematography in this game was great, because, you know, since it was this big, long, linear...
Oh yeah, they could develop every single path.
And every single shot and every... This is the kind of game that I point to when I say hand-designed stuff feels so much better than, like, procedural generation or just, like, open world that you just go through. Because, like, there were a couple points where it was a little bit more open and you really could go through, like, different routes.
Did you like the upgrade system and the collectibles? I liked how the collectibles yielded some, well, lore. Not so much lore as in history.
Yeah.
That too. And how things were used back in those days. Especially with the herbs.
Yeah.
And the flowers.
I think my only problem with it is they were so hard to find that, like, I actively trying to find them all found half, probably.
I also enjoyed how the shift from avoiding the rats to
eventually utilizing them by the end. That was fun.
And utilizing them, yeah.
I felt like by the end of it, we should have been just slinging whole hordes of rats at them regardless of the fire or something like that. You know, the rat tornadoes early. Like,
I just can't believe the Inquisition would have really gone that far and done so many atrocious things to serve Vitalis.
One guy.
Yeah.
I also, considering it was a 1 month later thing and the guy had been taking some amount of Hugo's blood, I'm really disappointed he didn't look any more horrifying, you know? Like, I would have expected the guy to have, like, taken a particularly corrupted tinge. But no, he looked the same as when we first saw him.
Or watch him have not a blemish on his body and actually look more youthful.
Yeah, maybe. Something like that, because I think that would have been really cool if, like, every time you hit him in the face, he, like, oh man, every time you hit him in the face, it'd, like, zoom in and, like, the damage would heal up, but it would be, like, the rat nest material and stuff. And so by the end of it, he looked horrifying. That would be cool. There's a bunch of things.
It's interesting how they did, weave in the history of the plague into this.
Yeah. I wish they had more explanation as to, like, kind of why a little bit, but also, like...
Yeah, why is this power passed down through the bloodlines? Does it have anything to do with Bale?
Yeah. Because there were a couple of, like, undertones as to the like, overall explanation of why this happens, and I didn't get that, and I feel like it would have been nice. It's kind of a nice, like, running theory of the connection to Bale-ish, but I don't know. But no, there just was...
Because why aren't these rats just coursing across the earth all
like
the time?
locusts, and...
Why is it that only when a human that is born with the ability brings them about? You know what I mean?
And also, like, how were they able to punch through the ground like that? Like, that was a little... I don't know. I stand by my desire for this to actually be more supernatural and not less. Because I think I would have less unanswered questions because suspension of disbelief.
I like that they were able to save the mother.
Yes. Though, I wish we had been able to save Roderick.
Yeah. That's true.
Like, you know, it would have been cool if we found the smithy and were able to, like, grab some stuff while we're there. Or
He
if
was
we...
attempting to forge swords, but he wasn't able to do so
Yeah.
at the other camp.
And, like, also, I don't know. It bugs me because he was such a rad dude.
And while I could guess that the headaches were affiliated with the rats, quote-unquote, talking and stuff like that, I like it how they did feed you a little bit more information bit by bit throughout. Though the weird crystal stuff was a peculiar throw-in, huh? I don't know. I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I loved the animations. Perhaps their expressions were a little stiff, but they still were very realistic.
Yeah.
As human beings. Probably some of the better hair.
Yeah, some of the best hair I've ever seen in a video game. The hair is getting so much better. Visually, yeah, this game is stunning. Like, you look at a couple of things up close and you're like, eh. But...
And they didn't look like they were modeled precisely after people.
No.
But at the same time, they weren't Uncanny Valley.
I think the weakest human being was Hugo. I wish they had done a little bit more to specifically mocap him. Because he always looked like a doll child. But I think you just can't get away with that with children.
Well, that and he was sort of quizzical, or not quizzical, I should say. He was just inquisitive about everything and unfamiliar with... I mean, he'd be unfamiliar with how to socialize or interact with anyone or anything beyond his bedroom and his mother.
I guess my main problem is just, like, there were a lot of points where the game would zoom in on his face, and it was always the exact same face. And it wasn't the, like, nonplussed face of a sociopath, because he's very clearly not a sociopath, but it looked like it, and I'm pretty sure that's what they weren't that's not what they were trying to go for, because then they would have played Hugo as much more of an unfeeling thing. And so I don't know, like, some attempt at making his, like, eyebrows knit together, or, like, a glare, or a squint, or, you know, just some stuff to... Because...
Going back to character mechanics, I really liked how during some of these, like, puzzle sections and such, you did have different partners.
Yeah.
And abilities for them to use.
Yeah. Ultimately, though, most of it was still just Malia. Was it
Amicia?
Amicia, sorry. I'm tired and I forget names easily. But Amicia, right, because I was mixing Melly and Amicia. But, you know, I wish we had gotten more time. I think they had probably intended on keeping Arthur as a proper character, and then ran out of time and just, you know, killed him off pretty quick. That's why he was not in the game very much. And then I bet they probably intended on having the whole group working together in the final chapter. But yeah, had them split off instead, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well, it worked out. And it didn't really hold the game back that much at all, really. I mean, like, there are flaws if I really want to start picking at it, but for the most part, I just really enjoyed what I did. Or I enjoyed through this game. So you can barely hear you through this. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, the music's probably loud.
Just we're like right at the end, so it's just like, I don't know. Master volume. Get down. This is a loud game, too. Music, though.
Also, squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, yeah.
The visuals, like the cinematography of this and the music were the two favorite parts. Everything else was nice, but those two stood out. Especially for a game made by a studio that made, as far as I know, Disney licensed games before now, which is insane. Anyway.
Nah, I'm looking forward to see what they make next.
Yeah. And despite the fact that this game should have made me squeamish, I am starving and I wish to go eat food. So thanks everybody so much for watching. This is really fun. And we'll see you next time.